Racing to the 2020 Kentucky Derby. This time we go to the Twin Spires, Churchill Downs for the Matt Winn Stakes, and a full field of 12 have lined up here beneath the Twin Spires. Let's take a look at some of the top contenders for this points race as we get back into the Triple Crown chase of 2020. Mystic Guide, a 5-length winner in his most recent race. Now that was a maiden race at the fairgrounds, but he looked impressively drawn away, and what was nice, it was coming off one sprint race. He stretched out to a route, 2 turns, 1 mile and a 16th, and picked up a 94 Brisnet speed figure, a nice jump. 13 points from his debut speed figure, and that's usually a positive indication, especially if you can do it on the stretch out. This will be his key 3rd lifetime start. Brian Hernandez stays in the saddle. He does well at Churchill Downs. I think this is definitely a horse you want to look as a contender, and Mystic Guide has the pedigree. Musical Note was a Grade 1 stakes winner back in the day, being by AP Indy. Pneumatic picked up a win the last time out, the son of Uncle Mo. Good connections here. Steve Asmussen and Winchell Thoroughbreds, the same ones that brought you Gunrunner a few years ago. Pneumatic, a big win, back-to-back wins to start his career. A 95 and a 94 Brisnet speed figure. He has the same pattern as Mystic Guide, a sprint followed by a 1-turn mile at Oaklawn Park for Pneumatic. Informative, going to be a long shot here, 1 for 9, hasn't raced since running at Aqueduct back on March 7th. A little bit of a layoff, he's going to be a long shot in this spot. Celtic Striker, another one with 5 lifetime starts, 2 wins. Pedigree says he should be okay at the distance, but a little bit a rise in class. He's been running at Parks, Aqueduct, and Monmouth. I think Celtic Striker is definitely going to have to improve by 10 to 15 Brisnet speed points to be a factor in this race. Flapjack from the long shot connections of Jack Sisterton and Calumet Farm. He seems to run in all these big races, and this time out he got 6th in the Gotham. Had a little bit of a rough trip that time. Really in the Oaklawn Stakes, he lost by 33 lengths. Now he did chase and press some fast fractions. I think they kind of eased him up late, so he's definitely better than that 33 length loss, but I don't think he can handle the type of horses he's going to be facing here. New York Traffic, back-to-back Grade 2 stakes place finishes. 3rd in the Risen Star, 2nd in the Louisiana Derby. Paco Lopez rides. He'll ride him forwardly place, and that's a good running style for this son of Cross Traffic as he now takes on some top horses. Necker Island has had a couple of rough trips, really 3 straight trips that he really hasn't had the benefit of the doubt, but now he faces better horses. So this is the type of horse that if he ever gets in a spot where he takes just a drop in class, this is a horse like Necker Island at the right distance could do well. Crypto Clash, another long shot after running in the Arkansas Derby, 6 by 10 lengths. He's going to have to improve from an 89, an 86, and an 85 Brisnet speed figure. Shake Some Action, another one rising up in class. And Maxfield, one of the heavy hitters in this race, has not raced since October the 5th. He got a little bit behind in his training, and he's definitely one that's going to benefit from the later Kentucky Derby. Has really picked up the pace in the last couple of weeks. 3 workouts in May, including a 6 furlong, then a 5 furlong bullet at Keeneland, and then came back with a 4 furlong workout in 47-1. He's looked good doing it. Maxfield, back-to-back victories to start off his career, including a Grade 1 winner in the Breeders' Cup Futurity at Keeneland. Definitely one of the top 2 favorites in this race. Attachment rate, he kind of runs in spurts. 3 races back, he drew off by 6 lengths, and he's definitely a contender in a race like this with John Velasquez. And on the outside, Major Fed, another one that'll take a lot of money, ran 2nd in the Risen Star, 2 back, then picked up a out-of-the-money finish while closing late in the 4th place finish in the Louisiana Derby. Very interesting rendition of the Matt Winn, definitely outpunching its odds here for its class and purse level, as you've got horses like Maxfield and Major Fed running in this race. Attachment rate on his day is capable of running a 90 Brisnet speed figure. And then you got a couple of up-and-comers. I think those top 2 post positions, Mystic Guide and Pneumatic, are also 2 horses you'll want to consider as you start to look at your pick 4s and pick 5s. I like Maxfield and Mystic Guide, but you can go a lot of ways in this race, and I definitely think we'll see some of these horses improve throughout the summer. Who do you like in the Matt Winn? Leave a comment below, hit subscribe, and remember, ring that bell for notifications as we bring you race videos leading you up to the 2020 Kentucky Derby.